So welcome to the non-funny, more intellectual, serious video of the day. I've been doing a lot of problem solving lately in a few different areas, and as a result, I've been watching videos and some Tony Robbins stuff, some other things that are some psychological things or whatever about people, because people fascinate me, relationships, why people act the way they act and whatever. And also I was trying to have an understanding of some things in my own life about why did things go down the way they went, and why am I not resolving them to my satisfaction the way that I want. And it kind of all boils down to one thing, and it's kind of this one unified thing that comes back to us in all aspects of our lives, and that is certainty. Certainty keeps us from doing things, or it allows us to do things with greatness. It allows some people to do things easily and they'll go forth and they'll conquer, and other people will be scared and timid or whatever and won't even attempt different things because they're not certain or whatever. And it all boils down to that. Whether or not you decide to go after a new career, or you approach that good-looking girl at the bar, or you survive a breakup quickly and easily, or you run in the next 5K, whatever, a lot of those things are based on uncertainty. If someone tells you that you absolutely 100% are going to get the next job, that you go, I know, Bob, you're going to go get a job, you're going to go do that, and I'll just guarantee that you're going to get it. You're going to perform in that job interview a lot different than if you have your doubts. You're going to be more confident, you're going to be more relaxed, because you know you're going to do it. Therefore, you don't have an issue with it. It's the same with people that say you're. I'm in the race car business as a spectator, or I'm involved in it. I don't race cars myself, but I've watched people, and it's really interesting that someone will go for a long time and they won't win a race, and then as soon as they win a race, then all of a sudden they just start doing it. Why is that? Is it because all of a sudden they hit upon this magic thing? No, it's certainty. That all of a sudden when you strap in, you know, I can do this. I can win this race. It's not an accident. I can do this thing. And that's why when we use our talents, I'm also a sign maker, I'm a lobster fisherman. When I step on a lobster boat, there is nothing more certain. I am in no way more certain of doing the job and of being good at it than I am when I'm aboard the boat. I'm most comfortable there. I've done it so many times. I know that that's my place. I know that when I go out there that I'm going to perform as good as if not better than other people that do the job. The same with my sign making. I have every bit of faith in my own talent. So I'm comfortable there. That's my place. I know when somebody calls me up and says, make something, I want it to look good, I know that I'm going to be able to do that and to deliver it. I don't hesitate. I don't worry about it. I just go and do it. That's certainty. In relationships, a lot of times people have problems with breakups. If you knew 100% when you broke up with somebody, with all certainty, that that person was the wrong person for you, and that the absolute right person was right around the corner, would you have a problem with the breakup? Really? Would you really, if you knew in your heart that all of the voids, all of the things that you went through with that person are actually going to be magnified and better with the very next person that you were going to meet, and that next person was going to be tomorrow, how would you deal with that breakup? Answer simple. You would know with 100% certainty that someone that's going to make you feel exactly the same is going to be there tomorrow. You wouldn't have a problem with it. But it's that uncertainty that you have, knowing, did I do everything right? Was this my fault? If I took that person back, or they took me back, would it work this time? Would I be able to do these? It's those things that keep those issues going. And when you resolve them, they're gone. If you knew that you could go to a bar and that very beautiful, gorgeous brunette.
This much money.
Tony Robbins is going to interrupt us here because the screensaver goes out once in a while, and I use it for light. Now you know what's down here. Yeah, it's two big monitors. I just like the the light because my iPhone puts me in shadow. But anyway, so you're going to approach that gorgeous brunette at the bar. And if you knew 100% with all certainty that she would be responsive to you, would like you, would whatever, how would you approach it? Well, you'd waltz right up there like you were king shit on Turd Island, wouldn't you? Because you couldn't fail. Not having no doubt that you can fail with anything is what gives us the ability to take action. It's what makes us excel, because we come at a place of comfort with doing whatever it is. The ease that you would do it, the mannerisms that you would use, the confidence you would exude, the amount of steps that you would take to accomplish something. If you knew, you guarantee you'd get off your ass and do it. If you knew, if somebody said, look, all you have to do to lose 30 pounds is you do these steps, and guaranteed within 2 months' time you would lose 30 pounds. You would be way more apt to do it. If not, absolutely you would do it, than if you thought, well, I'm going to do this exercise and I don't know, maybe I'll lose 6 pounds, maybe I'll lose 8, maybe this is going to take 6 months, I don't know. If you knew that all you had to do was put in the time, and at the end of it, here's the deal, like any contractual agreement, if you could say, hey, you know, okay, if you do work for me for 30 days, you'll get a check for $5,000. If it was that simple, you would do the things that you would do, because of certainty. That's why I also believe that prayer, people that are religious, that they pray to God and they are that certain that God's going to do it for them, yeah, it's probably, I'm not going to get into whether or not it's God or whatever. I have religious friends that would, don't want to tread on their toes. But with more often than not, just believing that something will happen, regardless if it's God's manipulation of events that's going to make it happen. Just believing in whatever it is happening, you will subconsciously create the things necessary for it to happen. If it's, please God, I need to pay, my rent by next week, you will, if you believe God's going to do it for me, you're more often not going to just sit at home waiting for a Brinks truck to crash into the side of your house. You're going to probably take some steps and do it with more confidence and do it whatever it takes. You're going to see those people or whatever. That's just how the universe works, and it's how confidence works. But you need to have confidence. You need to have confident people. That's why toxic relationships with people that don't add to your worth, friendships that don't add to your worth, the people that tell you that you're stupid for pursuing this thing, man, you're dreaming, burn those bridges, get them out of your life, because what they do is they affect you up here, and up here is where you need to be confident that you can do those things and your beliefs, and that's what makes it happen. There is nobody has ever won a race that surrounded them with people that told them they can't win that race. It's impossible. You cannot sit behind the wheel of a car, you cannot run a race, you cannot take on a diet program, you cannot go to a job interview and totally 100% think, I can't do this, and have any success at all. That's the way it works. That's your little message this morning. And it isn't funny, and there were no cats. And I don't even know why you bothered watching this, because it isn't my typical whatever. But we'll do something funny tomorrow. Be confident about that.